Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today on the show, I have a new GTA 5 Online video for you guys, and of course, the new GTA Online weekly update just released this morning. And today, we are going to be discussing and showcasing all of the largest and most major changes and rewards that you can unlock and check out this week in GTA Online. We have some excellent rare and removed vehicles that are featured back to the game for a limited time. Some really good money bonuses that if you don't exactly know how to fit this into your grind, well, we'll be talking about it today and especially tomorrow in my weekly update money guide, but we'll kind of touch on it today. We'll check out the money bonuses, discuss them, as well as check out some of the awesome vehicle and property discounts because we have two individual property discounts this week that you definitely don't want to miss out on. Weekly challenge for some good money, login rewards and player gifts, and more. So thank you so much for tuning back in, and let's jump into things. So let's start off with some new content that was added this week. That is the Get Lamar Hunting Pack adversary mode that was added to the game, and basically the description is that Lamar Davis is in big trouble again. This is a new take on the Hunting Pack adversary mode, and the LD Organics van is on fire. That's clouding Lamar's mind and vision, and while a rival gang is in hot pursuit, you can join Lamar and the Grove Street families to shepherd the product to its final destination, or team up with the Ballas and Vagos to bring the delivery to a screeching halt. Now that is going to be paying out double money and double RP, but we're going to be getting into that. That is the new content for this week, or basically a new type of spin on an already existing mode, but Rockstar's trying to turn it into its own thing. In addition to that, we have some 420 and Earth Day rewards to check out. So one of the rewards is an outfit. If you go to the seasonal section, you can unlock this green 420 festival outfit right here. Let me change up the shirt so you can see. There you go. So that is the gold 420 pendant right there that you could see on my character. And we also have an Earth Day hoodie, which should be under the top section. I just went to hoodies and it's not there, so you're gonna need to go to special tops, I would assume. Go to seasonal. Yep, Yeti Earth Day hoodie right there. This one's kind of cool. I would actually rock this because I do like this style of like the camo hoodie. A bright green, you got the Yeti on there. So those are some of the login rewards. Just log into the game, you'll get that 420 pendant, the 420 festival outfit, as well as the Yeti Earth Day hoodie. If you complete a biker cell mission, you'll also get the Goofy or the Guffy drug rug hoodie, but I haven't done a biker cell mission just yet, so I don't have the hoodie to show you, but it's a hoodie. I will show an image on screen that you could see if you do one of those cell missions. It could be for the grass, it could be for the Coca-Cola math, you name it. Let's jump into the money bonuses and review those this week in GTA because we have some good opportunities. It's better than people are thinking, despite this not being an absolute meta week with like insane bunker or hangar bonuses or anything that we've seen in the past. It's actually pretty solid for the 420 event and Earth Day and all that. So jumping in, we do have, of course, the double money and RP on the Get Lamar Hunting Pack adversary mode. That's going to be double money this week, but it's actually 4 times for GTA Plus members this week. And we have double money and RP selling to street dealers, but let's talk about something else. We have triple money and RP on the grass sell missions for the Biker Business Grass Farm, as well as organic produce nightclub goods. So MC businesses as a blanket aren't double money. Like the Coca-Cola lockup isn't double money. The math lab isn't double money for the sale missions. If you sell these to street dealers, even the grass or the cash you can't sell, but whether you're selling grass, math, Coca-Cola, or of course acid to the street dealers, that's double money and double RP. So this week, I mean, I don't do the MC business sale missions anyway, but I will be selling the Coca-Cola to the street dealers, the math to the street dealers. I normally am selling grass to the street dealers as well, but since the grass sell missions are triple money, then I'm just going to do it through the sale missions. Because what's good about this is I know everyone wants triple money and RP on all MC business sale missions this week, but then, your entire gameplay grind is just MC sale missions, which are really annoying. I want to make money with MC businesses without doing all the sale missions. So with triple money, that's nice, but also we get double the production speed both on the grass farm as well as the organic produce at your nightclub. So your nightclub, of course, you have all the different types of product here. Normally the meta for making money with the nightclub is assigning your technicians to cash creation, pharmaceutical research, cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports. You want to always ignore organic produce and printing and copying because those give you the lowest profit per hour. And I will go into detail in my weekly update money guide tomorrow, but I'm just kind of giving you guys just an overview so you can see how effective it is. I actually need to change my sporting goods tech. I assign sporting goods because it's cargo and shipments and sporting goods take the longest to produce. So I assign sporting goods to organic produce, but actually probably what I want to do is take a tech off cash creation and put them on organic produce instead, because cash creation, besides organic produce and printing and copying, cash creation is the next like lowest profit per hour nightclub goods creation. And normally, like I said, you want to focus on these and the top row, the left and the top. Ignore these. But with this week, with the organic produce being triple money and the production speed being twice as fast at the nightclub as well as the grass farm, it's actually worth it, because at your grass farm, let's go back to the MC business, for example, because I feel like I have to go into detail on this. So if we go to the grass farm, I actually need to buy some MC business products. So I'm going to do that. Now, when it comes to, you know, selling the stock and things like that, I'm not even all the way full. I'm like 2/3 full, and I can almost sell this for $500,000. Your profit per hour with the grass farm is, with all upgrades, that is normally $41,500 an hour. With triple money this week, that inflates to $124,500 an hour. But don't forget, we technically have a 6 times bonus because we also have double the speed of production as well. And so the only difference between just the triple money and 6 times money is you're just doing twice as many sale missions. But if you do the 2 sale missions, you're making 6 times the amount of money for the same amount of time spent that you would get. Like, say if you wanted to fill up your grass farm from 0% to 100% stock, normally you'd make, you know, X amount of money, right? But with the triple money buff, as well as double the goods production, you're able to get 2 full sale missions done, or 2 full stock supplies and stocking up before, you know, in the same amount of time. The only difference, like I said, is the sale mission. So $124,000 or 124.5K with the triple money, but you need to double that because, of course, it's double the production speed. So that's $249,000 an hour technically with the grass farm this week in GTA. That's at this grass farm itself if you're doing the MC business sales, which is worth it in my opinion. But then if we go back to the nightclub, like I said, organic produce at the nightclub is not a very good warehouse management good to be producing, because it's funny, this is normally $4,500 an hour, but of course with triple the money at the nightclub for the organic produce, which is the grass, you're making $13,500 an hour. Besides printing and copying and organic produce, the next best tech to assign, you know, all these are going to be better, of course, and more money per hour, but cash creation gives you $7,000 an hour. So already we're at $6,500 more with organic produce with the triple money. But again, we have to multiply that by 2 because we're getting goods twice as fast as well. And the only difference here to make the same amount of money per hour is, of course, just doing the extra sale missions. So you have to multiply 13.5K times 2 because of the double speed of production. That's $27,000 an hour with just organic produce at the nightclub this week. So I would say keep cargo and shipments and sporting goods, despite those taking super long to generate goods. Those are generating you over, or like $10,000 and $8,000 an hour respectively. South American imports is like $7,500, and I think pharmaceutical research is about the same. Cash creation is $7K an hour, so you might as well take off, you know, the next lowest amount of nightclub goods money per hour product and attribute that and change it to organic produce just for this week. So that's kind of the roundabout money bonuses we have. Like I said, I'm going to go into more detail in my weekly update money guide, but that's just kind of the overview for this week. Now, in terms of another way to make money this week, we do have a weekly challenge. Just win 2 rounds of the hunting pack Get Lamar adversary mode. You'll get the black high brass t-shirt as well as $100,000 as well. Now, jumping into our discounts for this week, we have not just 1, but 2 property discounts in GTA Online for the week. So we do have 30% off every single motorcycle clubhouse in the game. I, of course, am going with the Hallway Clubhouse. I just like this location. I have all my businesses in Vinewood, West Vinewood, downtown, etc. So I just keep all my businesses here. I would recommend whichever, you know, area you have other businesses in the game. Some people have them out of Del Perro, and I'd say the other popular location is like La Mesa, east side of the map. So wherever your other businesses are, I would just get the clubhouse there. The clubhouse upgrades and modifications are all going to be 30% off for the week. So the style, the club name, club emblem, the gun locker, custom bike shop, mural, etc. Not only that, you need to own a biker clubhouse to get access to the grass farm business and the grass farm upgrades. Either go to my terabyte or go over to my actual grass farm itself to show you the cost, but you need to own a clubhouse before you can get the grass farm. The grass farm business and upgrades are going to be half off. They're 50% off this week. So the biker clubhouse is 30% off, the grass farm's 50% off. So that's really nice right there. Now let's jump into the other vehicle discounts. We have some excellent ones. Some of them used to be rare and removed from the game, like the Lampadati Tygon, which I'll show you right here. This is, of course, 30% off. You can get this for 1.2 $1.617 million. Rockstar added it back to the game, I guess, with the Agents of Sabotage DLC, so I can't call it rare and removed and back for a limited time anymore, but it is a really good vehicle. You got to take advantage. We have the Pegassi Ignis on sale here. You can get it for 30% off, $1.935 million. The Anis S80RR, it's a beautiful vehicle in this game, sort of very similar to like the Mazda 787B. You get it for $1.8 million. Just doesn't have the 4-rotor engine sound, but it's 30% off, definitely worth picking up. The Anis RE7B as well, of course. This is, I think, the original vehicle that Rockstar tried to base off the 787B, but as you can see, this looks nothing like it in terms of the aesthetics of it. It's just got a similar name, but you can get it for $1.732 million, 30% off. I mean, am I crazy? This looks more. This is the Mazda 787B style right here. This does not look like that Le Mans car. Definitely. But anyways, moving on. When we go to the bikes, you can check out the Nagasaki Shinobi. This is 30% off. You can get it $1.736 million. Definitely worth picking up. Same with the Nagasaki Shitaro. Both of these are top 5 bikes in the game. $1.557 million for the Shitaro. Both are really good for time trials as well. If you check out the 4-door section, you could check out the Ubermacht Reinhardt on Southern San Andreas Super Autos for $1.118 million. 30% off. Definitely worth it. If we head to the off-road section, probably the best off-roader in the game besides the Canis Camacho. I mean, this is really good anyway, but this is more of like a Jeep Gladiator or like truck kind of platform. But if you want sort of like an actual dedicated off-roader, the Classy Draugr, definitely. I mean, these are probably tied for the best, depending on the style you want. Both have good ground clearance. Anyways, you can get this on sale for $1.3 million or under $1 million with the trade price at 30% off this week. And that is every single discount we have. Here we are at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport. I'm going to start off here this week instead of checking out the LS Car Meet first, just because I think we have more interesting vehicles on offer at this in-game vendor. So let's jump in. Let's start off, actually, I want to go right to left today. Or no, let's do left to right. All right, so we have the Benefactor XLS. This is an SUV, obviously. It's all-wheel drive, which is nice. It's really good both on-road and off-road. You get better traction than some other SUVs in the game. With this one, you get, I would say, just reasonable acceleration, nothing crazy. It's not an OG vehicle in this game, but it came out with the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony update, I believe, or whichever one you could register as a CEO because you get your executive office, so you get the Benefactor XLS. So you get a nice, like, decently high top speed. It's obviously based off a Mercedes-Benz GL class. You get a lot of body roll with this, but you get a nice suspension, so that's going to minimize rolling over because you're able to absorb a lot of impact. It's not super bouncy or anything, but I don't think it's worth buying because the armored version that you get through the CEO vehicles menu is just going to be better. Like, you go to SecuroServe CEO vehicles, and you can get your XLS right here for $5,000. But if you do want to pick it up this week, it is going to cost you $253,000 for the non-armored version. Next up, the Lampadati Viceris. You guys saw me using this at the beginning of today's video. I absolutely love this car. This is definitely one of like my top 10, but for sure top 25 favorite vehicles in the game, 100%. I would say when it comes to the performance of this car, there's nothing absolutely incredible. The traction's going to be mediocre here. You will spin out when handling and taking corners with this car, but you get really nice high top speed, good upgrades, good cosmetic upgrades. You get like some nice unexpected drifting capabilities when you lower the suspension all the way, and it also features front-facing machine guns. So this is a weaponized vehicle, and that's going to, of course, add a layer of combat utility to this, in my opinion, very unique sports classics vehicle. This one is worth picking up this week, 1,000,000%. You can get it for $875,000 this week. Next, we'll move into the Inus Cognoscenti Cabrio. Now, this is more of a comfort-focused Cognoscenti Cabrio, or just Cognoscenti vehicle. They put the dollar rims on. This is such a stupid-looking version. Oh, my lord. Okay. Anyways, sporty exhaust with this car over like the normal sedan Cognoscenti. You get a lot better acceleration and a higher top speed. It is like a top performer among the Cognoscenti manufacturer of vehicles because you get great handling and obviously the good acceleration and speed. You just don't have a very sharp turning radius. That's the only downside. I would say it's worth picking up for the Cognoscenti vehicles, but overall I'm not really a fan of those anyway. But $202,000 if you want to buy it. I would say if you do buy it, change the rims, please. Don't keep those, don't be a troll. Anyways, moving into the Classy Vamos. Stylistically, this is a very appealing looking vehicle, but it does pose some unique driving challenges because you have a high tendency to spin out at higher speeds, and obviously even at low speeds I have difficulty maintaining control even if I just like aggressively maneuver at a low speed. It's not really an ideal muscle car for like performance enthusiasts, but if you like style, this is definitely a good looking vehicle, and you can get it for $623,000. Next, finally, the Western Cliffhanger. This is actually inspired by the Harley-Davidson XR750. This is a race-ready bike in this game. You get a nice classic aesthetic, but modern functionality. It's more like a trial bike, I would say, like a classic trial bike in a sense. You got a nice speed of up to 125 miles an hour. You could do some good wheelies, long stoppies. It's just a top choice for like racing enthusiasts, and I would say chopper fans alike. But like I said, it is a chopper at the end of the day. It's not a trial bike, but it kind of has that appearance. Like if there's any non-trial bike that is a trial bike, this would be it, in my opinion. I really like the Cliffhanger a lot, honestly. Now, moving into our 3 LS Car Meet test drive vehicles this week, you know, it is what it is. It's just a bunch of bikes. So let's start off here on the left. This is the Western Zombie Bobber. This is actually a pretty quick and nimble V-twin engine bike here. It's, I would say, faster than a lot of cruisers in terms of like maneuverability and just general like torque and top speed and stuff like that. It's got a really good suspension. It's easy to control. Just like smooth ride. And I would say actually it provides pretty good value as well. $99,000, rare and removed from the game, featured back for a limited time this week. It's worth picking up. Then in addition to that, we have the Dinka Enduro. It's not better than the Manchez Scout, not better than the normal Sanchez. It's just a decent off-road dirt bike. Good maneuverability, lower speed compared to other bikes, like I was saying, with the Sanchez and things like that. The real downside of this bike is that it isn't eligible for off-road races in GTA Online, so you can't even use this, just forget about it. But it's based off of the older XL250s and XL350s. I love the aesthetic of this bike. My dad had one of these, a little bit different, I think. He also had an older Honda CR500. I would love to see one of those in this game, but we're just like never gonna see one of those again, right? But nonetheless, the Dinka Enduro is cool. Just moving into the price here, it's going to cost you $48,000. Then we also have the Shih Tzu Hakuchou. This is a really good motorcycle in this game. Obviously, it's really big, hefty, surpasses the Bati 801, interestingly enough, in terms of like raw power and top speed. And you can also do some wheelies with this bike, but it's got a long wheelbase, got a lot of extra weight that's going to impair its handling. I'd say overall for like a time trial or something, you're still better off with the Bati 801. It's just way more nimble, even if this is like faster accelerating and things like that. I would say if you like speed, get this bike. And there you go, $82,000 if you want to pick it up this week. Jumping into the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle for the week is this unique one right here. This is the Western Rampant Rocket, which is such an interesting vehicle. We actually saw it as a prize ride. I'm not sure when, but maybe within the past year or year and a half. It's definitely one of the most unique vehicles in the game. It's a trike. If you've driven the Nagasaki Chimera around, this is that, but faster and much harder to turn and just overall insane. It's like a spaceship for a bike. It's just a fun vehicle, not that it's like super incredibly good performance-wise or anything. I mean, it's fast, it's got decent acceleration, all that. It's definitely worth trying to unlock. It's just such a unique thing. Like, who actually has that in their clubhouse, you know? I'm gonna try and win it. I actually don't have one on this character. So, and I don't think, I mean, I don't know if that's actually rare and removed or not. I don't think so. Not that I necessarily want this thing anyway. But I'll take the 2,500 RP, that's for sure. Also, don't forget when you're spinning the Lucky Wheel, don't forget about your visitor chips. When it comes to the LS Car Meet prize ride, your prize ride for the week is the Pegassi Osiris, which released alongside the Progen T20, two fan favorite supercars here in GTA Online. The prize ride challenge is also very forgiving this week. All you need to do is place top 3 in LS Car Meet Series races for 3 days in a row. The Osiris is a standout supercar, in my opinion. It's incredible on the track. It's got superior traction in the game. It's got all-wheel drive, which is awesome. Great cornering ability. Top speed's only 122 miles an hour, so it's good enough. Even today, it's just not, like, insane. Obviously, it's not going to keep up with some newer DLC supercars or anything. But it's got a super sleek, like, low profile, super wide wheelbase. And it's one of the only Pagani vehicles in this game. This is based entirely off a Pagani Huayra in this game, or Pagani Huayra. Whereas other cars, they could have Zonda elements in this game. There are a few, but nothing's like purely based off of a Pagani vehicle. And we haven't seen anything else Pagani related get added to GTA Online since, like just pure supercar based off of one. So I love to see that in the future. But nonetheless, this is a great LS Car Meet prize ride for the week. Once again, we have another weird week at the salvage yard. Not only do we not have any claimable vehicles, of course, but like what's new with that? We don't have any top range vehicles this week. We just have 2 mid-range and 1 standard range. So the standard range vehicle for the week is this Canis Camacho. It's featured in the McToney robbery where you could steal it. The Grotti GT500 is going to be a mid-range vehicle for this week, featured in the cargo ship robbery. And then the Lampadati Viserys is featured in the Duggan robbery, also a mid-range vehicle. I mean, they're all worth playing through anyway, because you could see with the sale values, but we just don't have a top range for this week. When it comes to the gun van location, if you guys are actually watching on Thursday, April the 17th here in game, you could see we are over at Murrieta Heights right here, and this is the location if I zoom in. And then when it comes to the gun van stock and selection, we have some excellent opportunities. So the tactical SMG, this is a gun van exclusive. This is 30% off, or excuse me, 40% off for this week. So every player, you have to buy it if you have not already. The service carbine is available. This isn't a gun van exclusive. You can collect the 5 weapon parts from the crime scene to build this weapon. But when it came out, I just wanted it day one. It was featured in the gun van, so I got it right away. And honestly, I would recommend you just buy it as well. I think it's like, what, $500,000, maybe it's 600,000. If you're trying to save the money, sure, of course, build the weapon, but you know, there's no guarantee you're gonna come across those crime scenes because they're RNG spawn points. The service carbine is 100% worth it at full price. Anyway, the battle rifle, this is another Chop Shop DLC weapon. This is another gun van exclusive. This is 40% off for GTA Plus members, but if you don't have GTA Plus, no worries. This is, again, worth it at full price because it is a gun van exclusive. That's why we have the compact grenade launcher, the pump action shotgun, as well as the pool cue. I would recommend all 3 of these for sure. If you're gonna buy weapons, get the TAC SMG, the service carbine, because it's a beautiful M16. The acoustics and the sound from firing this thing are just beautiful, whether it's suppressed or not. I keep it unsuppressed because it sounds like the Left 4 Dead M16. I just love that sound, like classic video game M16 sound effect. And then we have the battle rifle. So these 3 are worth buying 100%. We are going to be wrapping things up right here, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, or if you just found the information helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new and you want to see more GT Online content like this, just like this. Also, make sure to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I live stream GT Online basically every single day over on twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv, and I would love to have you guys join the community over there, get involved with the community, and just have some fun playing GT Online, grinding some money, things like that. I'd love to interact with you guys in the chat. Also, make sure to check out my YouTube Shorts and TikTok, since I upload short form content every single day as well. If you like my GTA long form content, well, I upload at least 1, sometimes even 2 shorts every single day over here on YouTube, as well as post some original content on TikTok as well. So again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tune back in tomorrow for the weekly update money guide, so I can show you how to min-max the grass farm as well as the organic produce business for your nightclub, because with the double money, or excuse me, the triple money and the double production speed, that roundabout 6 times bonus is incredibly fast and effective for helping you grind currency in this game. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.